So welcome back to another My League Rebuild here on NBA 2K20. In today's video, we're going to be doing an interesting one. It's going to be a throwback to the 2017-2018 season. And we're going to be seeing what if Gordon Hayward never got injured. Now, obviously, that injury, also, before we get into this, I want to give a huge shout out to Malachi. He's been asking for this for a while. Looks like a lot of you guys want to see it, so we're going to go out and do it. So, yeah, I mean, there are some obvious what ifs with the Gordon Hayward injury. I mean, if the dude never snapped his leg in half, maybe the Celtics go on. They're a lot better than they ended up being, and maybe it doesn't piss Kyrie Irving off. There's a whole bunch of possibilities to what ifs there. But another one that's kind of bad is if he never got injured, maybe Jason Tatum isn't what he is today. So, I mean, you can look at it a lot of different ways. I personally hated when he got injured. He was, 5 minutes into his first game as a Celtic in Cleveland, and the dude snapped his leg in half. So, yeah, that's cool. I also could not find a very good 2017-2018 roster. It's not bad with, like, ages and stuff. Whoops. It's not great with ages. I mean, I think everybody's mostly on the right team. If you see somebody who's not, please feel free to let me know, but it's going to be a little late at that point anyways, so it's okay. This was LeBron's last year in Cleveland. I mean, this team is, like, the Celtics team is really good on paper, so, like, that's my one thing I'm looking forward to. Along with that, a lot of these ages were also really messed up, and the contracts were also super messed up. So I went in and edited the Celtics contracts, like for the rookies, like for like Jason Tatum. This is his rookie year, and only let me do 3 years for some reason. I don't really know. It wouldn't let me do anything. I went in and edited all the ages as well. So 3 years for him. Jaylen Brown here as well. Should have. I mean, he has 3 years too. I mean, it's only 3 year rebuild. That's why I just didn't give Tatum a 4th year. I don't know how to make it so it's a player option or a team option instead of just giving them the money. I wasn't going to decline either their team option anyway, so it's fine. I don't know what Marcus Smart's contract was then. I literally could not find anything on it. So whatever. Al Horford is accurate because 2 years later, obviously this past offseason, which is 2 years later, Kyrie and Al Horford obviously both left, and then Gordon Hayward in the first year of his max deal here, and he's got 1 more year after this if he does accept that player option. So yeah, he's an 88 overall. It's cool to see because, I mean, I never really get to use prime Gordon Hayward here in rebuild. So this is a fun team. Marcus Morris here, Terry Rozier, one of my most hated players in the NBA nowadays. Daniel Tice, Aaron Baines, Semi Ojeleye, Chason. Oh, it's because, you know what? Chason Randall's not on this team. I went through the whole roster before. Basically, there was only 14 players on the team, and it said I need 15. So he wasn't here before, but it's fine. Neither was Daryl Macon. Nothing to worry about. Luckily, free agency does not seem to be that bad. It seems pretty fine. I mean, like, Bol is here. Like, that sucks. But, like, it's really not that bad compared to some other ones. So, yeah, this is the roster we're at. If I can remember to put it in the comment section, I absolutely will. So, we're at an interesting spot right now. Jaylen Brown will definitely be starting. I'm not going to make any moves immediately. I'm just going to kind of let it play out. Unfortunately, Aaron Baines is just... I love me some Aaron Baines. I love the dude's fucking fan Twitter account, but Daniel Tice is, 5 years younger and overall higher, and I only run 9-man rotations, so, like, that's going to kind of suck. I love Semi Ojeleye in real life, because I think his defense is great. It's just not going to work for me here. Terry's going to play 14 tonight. Marcus Morris is going to play 16. Brown's in the starting lineup. Marcus Smart's my 6th man. Marcus Smart going to be playing 25 tonight. Horford's going to get about 34. Tatum's going to get about 34. Yeah, we'll do 34. Hayward's going to play about 35. We'll go 34 here. Kyrie's already getting 36. That's cool. I'll actually go 36 here, and we'll just give a 35th here to Al Horford. So, yeah, this is how the rotation is going to look here for this first year. I will do scoring options. Just going to be kind of Kyrie, and then if Hayward wants to be second, actually, no, I'll do Hayward second because I kind of do want Hayward to be second. So, Kyrie, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. A huge what if. It's obviously a fun idea. This is Gordon Hayward's rebuild. I mean, there's no rule. It's not a prospect rebuild or anything like that. It's not a free agency signing rebuild. I can still trade him if something comes up. And believe me, if something comes up, I probably will. The bench is decent. Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, Sr., Terry Rozier, and then Daniel Tice. So we got a couple guys down here. Oh, my boy Gershon Yabusele just never really panned out in this league. But yeah, excited to see what this team can do. I'll see you guys at the end of the first year. So yeah, this is why I need a good roster because apparently Russell Westbrook won the MVP, but I don't know who that is on the screen because that's not Russell Westbrook, but his picture is accurate. I don't know what the hell that is. We go 62 and 20. That's cool. I mean, another potential what if, but I mean, you never know. Ignore that. Rookie of the year is probably always going to be messed up. Rudy Gay, 6th man of the year in San Antonio. Ignore that again. Devin Booker, most improved. He balled out. Mike D'Antoni does win coach of the year for the Houston Rockets. So standings on the year, we were a 1 seed here in the Eastern Conference. I mean, the Rockets are 73 and 9. Who the hell is on their team? Paul Harden, Joe. Huh? Maybe I need a new roster. This is just, that's fucking crazy. That okay, like in what world has Gerald Green ever been? I might just delete him from the roster. PJ Tucker's not an 86. Eric Gordon's not an 87. This isn't 2013. All right, I might just straight up delete him from this roster. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. All right, we got the Washington Wizards here in the first round. Ignore the fact that that happened. Did not see that when I was skimming through the roster. We're up 3-0 here on Washington. We do end up sweeping them on to the next round, taking on the Toronto Raptors. We'll check out their team here in just a second. Let's see who that got here. Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, DeMar DeRozan, Serge Ibaka. See, like, these are accurate overalls. Like, Pascal Siakam being an 80, Fred VanVleet being an 80. Like, these are accurate. I don't know in what world is Gerald Green ever an 88. Like, what? What? I don't know. I'd like to beat them here. I think we can beat them. We're down 3-1, however, though, and we lose. So that's cool. Didn't want to win anyways. Milwaukee and Toronto over there in the Eastern Finals, and it's Houston and Golden State there in the West. Cool. Looks like, yeah, it's a Rockets-Bucks Finals. Rockets are up 3-0. I cannot wait to delete Gerald Green off this roster. It's just going to happen. Or I might just make him 95 years old. I don't know. Rockets going to win the finals. That's just going to piss me off the whole time because the fact I'm going to have to deal with that bullshit. Whoever made this roster is clearly a Rockets fan. Samuel Olsen, where's Brad Stevens? Oh, okay. I'm on assistant GM. That's cool. Didn't know that. Jamie Young, no thank you. Assistant coach. Who's Benjamin Walker? Seriously, these are the best assistant coaches. Give me Stephen Dawkins. Our scout's cool. Our trainer sucks. Let's head up here to Randy Martin. I'll actually take Justin Powell just because he's a C+ potential. All right, cool. We're going to get all those guys. Our front office and our staff is probably one of the better. Don't draft Michael Porter Jr. At least it's decently accurate, and that was kind of the report on him going into it. So we do have 2 first-round picks along with the 8th overall pick in the second round. We have the Bucks pick and our pick as well. I wouldn't mind moving Terry Rozier, maybe along with Daniel Tice to see what we can get. I mean, if we look at this draft class here, it's a really solid one. Luka Doncic, DeAndre Ayton, like it's really good players. Potentially could, have a bench player. I don't really think there's room for a starter, but we can see how that's going to go. So propose a trade here. It's going to be Terry Rozier along with Daniel Tice and these 3 picks. Can I maybe get up to let's see. 2's not going to happen, right? Even if I give you another second. Oh, snap. Okay, did not think that was going to happen. We now have the 2nd overall pick. I love Al Horford. It's just his contract's huge. What if I were to do this? Nothing. Al Horford straight up. 4 stars, which is obviously nice. We get the 1st overall pick, which could let me take DeAndre Ayton. Honestly, might do it. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. We're going to trade Al Horford to Memphis for the 1st overall pick. We also give up a 1st-round pick, top 3 protected in 2021. That's not a big deal. Yeah, so we're going to take DeAndre Ayton. I'm also going to take Luka Doncic because why wouldn't I? I don't need this 2nd-round pick going forward, so just 2 seconds from the Bucks. Which now means, yeah, let's see how this looks. I don't really need Luka Doncic, though. That's the thing. So, if I can maybe, find a trade for that number 2 pick. Obviously, Luka Doncic is a lot better than DeAndre Ayton. I'm just kind of going need here in the fact that I also do have the number 2 overall pick as well. I wouldn't mind glancing if I were to do, I'm not going to trade Tatum. If I were to do, I don't want to trade Marcus Smart. Just the Celtics fan in me doesn't want to. Jaylen Brown, the number 2 overall pick. I get no offers. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do just the number 2 overall pick. What do I get? Maybe a Bradley Beal. Draymond. No Bradley Beal or anything like that. I wouldn't mind, maybe trying for somebody like that. I mean, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna give a year to Jaylen Brown, but it just feels weird letting Luka Doncic ride the bench. That's just not fun. Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna give Gordon Hayward another year as well, just because yeah, it's technically a Gordon Hayward rebuild. So I feel like it is, but it also isn't. I can give him another year. I don't have to. An 80 and a 79 overall, respectively. Semi Ojeleye. Sure, you can come back. I'm probably going to trade you, for being honest. Qualifying offers, Daryl Macon, not a god's chance in hell. All right, cool. We're at an interesting spot with this team right now. Moving forward, Kyrie. Yeah, this is pretty crazy right here. I think I'm going to move Doncic to the backup small forward spot. Let's see. Doncic, small forward. Yeah, he goes up to an 80 overall there. I want to start him. I feel like it's just stupid not to. But, Gordon Hayward put up what? Did I even look at stats? I don't even know if I looked at stats. I didn't look at stats, did I? Wow, I'm dumb. Okay, well, I'll show you our starter stats now at this point. Yeah, that was cool. I don't know how I forgot to do that. Totally didn't even look at Al Horford's numbers. Yeah, that sucks. 13 points for Jalen. How did I forget to do that? Tatum had 15 points, and then obviously DeAndre Ayton's not going to count. Who did I trade? Did I trade him to the... Yeah, I did. All right, Al Horford put up 14 points and 11 rebounds. I guess that's all that really matters. I don't know how I forgot to do that. I apologize. It's a brain fart right there and a half. All right, so, I mean, this team just has a ton of talent moving forward, ultimately. It sucks not starting Doncic, but I don't think he's going to start for at least one more year. Free agency. Yeah, it's interesting. Dude, I swear to God. It's crazy. Crazy that Gerald Green is an 88 overall. Yeah, we're not going to have any money, really. So, I mean, this team kind of is all set. Semi Ojeleye is honestly going to get traded for either a center or a power forward. We can see what we can do here. Center, Ante Zizic, cool. Welcome to Boston. And now I just need a power forward. And we're good. So let's see who we can afford. It's probably not many guys. Oh, we can bring back Marcus Morris Sr. Cool. Welcome back to Boston. And yeah, Aaron Baines, sorry to see you go. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2 of the rotation. So here's how the rotation is going to look for year number 2. Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, and DeAndre Ayton. Luka Doncic, I named my 6th man. I did it. It was an executive decision. Marcus Martin here, though. Normally I give my 7th man 16 minutes, 15 to 16 minutes. I gave him 18. I think he's obviously really important. If this was real life, I would probably let him be the 6th man just for over a rookie. But, and again, this team would never happen in real life, so it's nothing to worry about. Marcus Morris in here as well, playing 14 tonight, and then Ante Zizic, our 9th and final guy. Just in here's a big man. Let's hope I don't forget to show the stats again. That would be embarrassing. So, yeah, that's the squad moving forward. Excited to see how we do. I'll see you guys at the end of the second year. So, MVP here at the end of year number 2 is going to go to James Harden. Good to see it's an actual picture of him this time. We go 67-15 on the year. I'm very excited for this team moving forward. DeAndre Ayton does win Rookie of the Year for us, 16 points, 12 boards. Hopefully I remember to show all the stats. Don't remember how I forgot to do that. Crazy Eric Gordon's an 85 overall. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year. Markelle Fultz, Most Improved. Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. All right, yeah, these Rockets are going to be annoying to deal with, but obviously whoever made this roster is a total Rockets fan. I don't even want to hear this was 2-3 years ago. There's not a God's chance in hell that Eric Gordon was an 85 overall at this point. I'll give you maybe an 80, and then there's no way that who's your other fucking player? Gerald Green is an 85? There's just no. It's just absolutely not true. He's 35 years old. It's Gerald Green. He has 9 fingers. Like, it's just not a possibility, if we're going to be honest. And then, who's my... PJ Tucker? Could be an 82. I'll give you that. An 82 is not bad. Probably more like a 78, though. But, thank you. That's all I really need there. Player stats on the year. Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, DeAndre Ayton, Jaylen Brown, Luka Doncic. Rebounds per game went to DeAndre Ayton, and assists went to Gordon Hayward. So, yeah, we got Brooklyn here in the first round. Not a goddamn... Actually, who's on your team? Let's see... D'Angelo Russell, Karis LeVert, DeMar Carroll, Jaren Jackson Jr. They drafted Jarrett Allen, Spencer Dinwiddie. Yeah, this is a pretty good. I'd say Mo Bamba as well. I'd say Mo Bamba. Oh, they got Mo Bamba too. That's a very tall team to say the least, but I still think we should beat them probably without too many worries. Come on, Brad Stevens. You're like a top 3, top 5 coach in the NBA. Just do your job, please. Thank you. We went in 5 there. Moving on to take on Philly here in round number 2, Eastern Conference semifinals. Markelle Fultz, Rodney Hood, Robert Covington, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, McConnell. God damn. Okay. These are the days where Ben Simmons played power forward. Interesting. Oh, this is Ben Simmons. Was he injured this year? Like, was he injured for a decent portion of it? I actually have no idea. Obviously, he was his rookie year and then went on to win 2 straight Rookie of the Years. But, like, I don't know. Toronto, Kyle Lowry, Norman Powell, DeMar DeRozan, Pascal Siakam. They finally moved into the starting lineup. All right. Houston and Dallas over there. I want to play Houston. I want the smoke. Give me it, even though it looks like Dallas is going to win. All right, we're moving on to the NBA Finals. Give me Dallas. Or give me Houston, I meant, but I'll take Dallas, I guess. Dennis Smith Jr., Wesley Matthews, Harrison Barnes. They signed Anthony Davis. It's cool. Don't care. Andre Drummond. Okay, Gilchrist, Jerebko. I mean, it's a good thing your bench sucks, but Andre Drummond probably will murder us, but Anthony Davis is definitely going to get us there. All right, we're going back to the Garden here for Game 6, looking to close out. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. I'll see you guys in there. So I'm happy. Looks like we're going to be winning a championship here. I probably made some controversial moves, last offseason. One of them being forgetting to show you the stats, but it's neither here nor there. Yeah, this team's obviously really good. Luka Doncic and Marcus Smart and Marcus Morris are coming off our bench. That's kind of when you know. All right, there we go. Good board, Jason Tatum. Let's just push it up. I would like... I was going to say I'd like to use Gordon Hayward a little bit and kind of, hopefully... we can do something here, but that's not going to happen. Harrison Barnes going to brick another mid-range jumper. we're gonna foul Andre Drummond, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of it. If you guys have any other video ideas, please feel free to leave them down below. There are a couple of you who've been commenting video ideas like religiously every video. I will get to those. I promise you I will. This was one of them. I got to it. I'm always going to. If you guys want to see a video really badly and it looks like it gets a lot of support, then I'm obviously going to do it. But normally at this point, I tend to talk about the team and what they should do moving forward, but I don't really do that with historic rosters. I normally more do that with like when it's like a prospect rebuild or something like that. Gordon Hayward, wide open three in the corner. I mean, if you want to double Kyrie, you can do it all day. I'll give Gordon Hayward open threes all day. The dude's got 28 points on the night. Not too bad. So, I mean, this is a fun what if to see. Obviously, when Gordon Hayward snapped his leg in half, that was just not ideal for anybody. It kind of ruined that whole Celtics team, I feel like. I feel like if that didn't happen, I'm not saying this exact thing would have happened, but I feel like something similar would have. Like, I just feel like it wouldn't have screwed up chemistry more. We would have had another leader in the locker room. It just would have been a big part moving forward. Kyrie Irving would have had, like, a really big piece of, like, what he thought his, like, career in Boston was going to be like. I mean, I understand the Kyrie slander. I feel like it's kind of forgive and forget at this point. He's moved on. We've moved on. It's like a bad breakup. It's like a bad breakup. You get over it. It is what it is. Okay, bad jump there. But, yeah, I obviously love this Celtics team right now. I love Kemba Walker as our point guard. I love that Jason Tatum has established himself as the #1 option on this team. I just think Kyrie in Boston just wasn't the right fit. He wasn't a leader. I think that's a fair statement. It's kind of shows going for it. He's more like a Robin than a Batman, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, it's like still needed, but not like the dominant guy. Like, you look at his career, he's been now the teams that he's, I mean, not even worked out on. Like, he's worked out in Cleveland, I guess, but like he played next to LeBron, and now next year he's going to be playing next to Kevin Durant. Like, there's just he can't be a guy by himself. I think that's been established. You can say it's the culture, you can say it's the fans, you can really say whatever it is in Boston. You can say it's the young guys, whatever you want to blame it on, but I don't think that locker room was the problem. I think it was just him realizing he's not a leader. I'm playing some terrible 2K right now, but he's not a #1 option is what sucks, because he's probably a top 3, 4, 5 point guard in this league. Like, when fully on his game, he's probably a top 2, top 3 definitely. So that's what sucks, but he found out his place. He's probably more of just a closer and a guy that likes to stay under the radar than a guy that likes to, lead a team. So that's my opinion on it. If yours differs, that's okay. You're more than welcome to think that. I loved Kyrie's time in Boston, but it was good. It was good. Cannot doubt that. The dude hit an absolute clutch-ass shot against the Toronto Raptors. I remember that. It was like from like that distance out, too, and he just absolutely drilled it to close out the Raptors, and that was hype. That was probably my favorite Kyrie moment in Boston. There weren't many. I'm not going to sit through the foul, though. I'll see you guys at the Finals MVP. So I'm going to guess that Kyrie probably won Finals MVP, and yeah, he did. 32.5 points, 5.5 boards, 7 assists, 2 steals, and half a block. So yeah, we got one under the belt now. Could have been an interesting thing in real life if this would have happened. This would have been the 2018-2019 season, so 2018-2019 playoffs. They're in 2019, whatever the hell you really want to call them. But yeah, would have been an interesting thing to see. Jordan Malone, yeah, cool. You're the only person I need going forward. Let's head up to the draft. Oh, shoot. I didn't even look at this draft class. All right, it looks like it's somewhat accurate. I didn't even look at it. I just typed in 2019, so it looks like it's decently accurate. I'm sorry if it sucks. We have the 5th overall pick from Memphis. That's cool. It's always with the Celtics rebuilds. It used to be a lot more than it is now, but it's just like you get too much ammo at some point, and it kind of sucks because, like, you just want to let the team, be, and you can't do that. All right, I'm thinking about making a trade. I love Jaylen Brown to death, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I need to make a big move here. So I think if I could potentially go out and maybe, like, Victor Oladipo's a free agent. That sucks. Steph Curry. There's only 4 stars. Steph Curry's 4 stars on this roster. That's crazy. All right, we're 17 million off. Okay. For whatever reason, Steph Curry is 90 overall and doesn't really have good trade value. But yeah, I just traded for Steph Curry. So that's cool. Definitely not think that was going to happen. And I still have the 5th overall pick, mind you. Okay. Well, that's awesome. I guess I'll draft somebody. I mean, what position am I going to need? I guess I'll draft a shooting guard. Yeah, Hayward and Doncic are good. Maybe a backup power forward. So it's either going to be a power forward or shooting guard, I guess. We'll see what comes to us at number 5. I don't know how that happened. Why is Steph so low? See, this roster is just weird. It's a really weird roster. I don't know who Charles Sullivan is. I'm sorry. I apologize. I feel like it'd be kind of stupid not to take Ja Morant. So, yeah, just going to do that. Welcome to the Celtics. You're going to be my backup guard off the bench. I'll probably move you to shooting guard. You're only 6'3". I don't really care. It's 2K. So, yeah, Ja Morant, you're going to be new backup shooting guard in this team. This is weird. Kyrie's going to decline that player option, so he is a free agent. So, I mean, there's still a possibility Kyrie could leave like he did in real life. I'm hoping he doesn't. He just won a championship here. I'm hoping he wants to stay. This is an absolutely loaded free agency class. Yeah, it's nuts. Kyrie has so many offers. I'm just going to max him up, player option, no trade clause. Hopefully he likes it here. Looks like he does, fortunately. Thank you very much. Do we not have bird rights on him? It just let me offer him, though. Okay, I can sign him, but I don't have bird rights on him. 2K out here, which makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. I would absolutely have bird rights on him in real life, so if this game doesn't let me sign him for some reason, I'm putting him back on this team. That's just the roster glitching, and I'm not going to, fault me another championship because the roster glitched. It's not even anything to worry about anyways. All right, yeah, what a weird situation. This team is just so, like, you have two probably top 5, top 6 future players. Like, Doncic is going to be a top 2, top 3 player in the NBA in 5 years. And Ja Morant's probably going to be very close. So, like, that's crazy to have them coming off the bench. But, like, I guess I can't really change it. Ante Zizic. Actually, can I get anybody better? Wait a minute. All right. Austin Rivers. I need a power forward. Ooh, Lou Williams. I need a power forward and a center. I'll sign Frank Kaminsky. Cool. And then I'm also, you know what? I'm going to go in and sign Ante Zizic as well because Frank Kaminsky is going to go and play my backup power forward spot. So, yeah, I don't know if, like, just money's not a thing or, like, what's going on because my cap is set. And Frank Kaminsky is going to come in and be my backup power forward. We're all set. I'll see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. This team's pretty absolutely insane if you think about it. I don't know why Steph's only a 90. I'm not going to question it. It's Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry going to be our backcourt here. I am going to just, yeah, I'm not going to do any scoring preferences. Whatever happens, happens. Gordon Hayward, 90 overall. And here's our starting small forward. Still, Jason Tatum's up to a 92 overall. That's obviously like what you like to see. And then DeAndre Ayton, our starting center, 87 overall. Luka Doncic is a 6th man. Ja Morant's a 7th man. I mean, it's just crazy to think, but, like, I can't really do anything about it. I mean, where else am I going to put them in that starting lineup? I don't know. Frank Kaminsky in here as well. Going to be playing our backup power forward spot. And then Ante Zizic, our 9th and final guy. So, yeah, that's going to be it. I'd like to repeat. Hopefully that can happen. And we went 76-6 here in this 3rd and final year. Yeah, this team's really good. Anthony Davis MVP. Zion does get Rookie of the Year. He ended up in Cleveland. Ricky Rubio, 6th man. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year still. And oh, no, wow, he's in Memphis now. De'Aaron Fox, Most Improved. Brad Stevens is going to win Coach of the Year with 76 wins. Yeah, it's pretty bound to happen. Did not mean to relocate. League standings on the year. Yeah, 76-6, pretty crazy. Maybe I'll do like an expansion team rebuild soon. That would be fun. Player stats: Kyrie, Steph, Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, DeAndre Ayton, Luka Doncic, Ja Morant. I mean, this team was just absolutely crazy. Rebounds went to DeAndre Ayton, and assists was Kyrie Irving. So we got Cleveland here in the 1st round. Shabazz Napier, Alex Abrinas. Oh shit, that I did not think of. That's crazy. Wow, that's something right there. Yeah, LeBron and Zion. Not going to be easy. I would like to still win, but, like, that's a pretty big two-headed, like, just whoosh. All right, we're 2-2 here. We're up 3-2, and it's probably going to be one of the tougher 8 seeds. Okay, I'll take Charlotte. Okay, yeah, I'm real nervous about that. If we lose a game, like, that's just absolutely crazy. It's Chicago and Brooklyn there in the bottom of the East. We sweep Charlotte, nothing to worry about, and we're going on to the Eastern Conference Finals to take on the Chicago Bulls. Pat Beverly, Zach LaVine, Jabari Parker, Lauri Markkanen, and DeMarcus Cousins is a 94. Okay, no thanks. It's Houston and Golden State over there in the Western Conference. We're at 4-0. Give me Houston. Give me it. Give me. Okay, well, Gerald Green kind of chilled out a little bit, but still, I want all the smoke right now. Give me it. We're going to sweep you. We're going to sweep you. We're going to sweep you. Thank you very much. Kyrie Irving, 2nd Finals MVP in a row. So, yeah, kind of a fun what if. This is a weird roster. I'm never going to do a rebuild on this roster again. But if you guys have a good roster. Also, yeah, if you comment like a historic rebuild or like just a rebuild that's not from today, if you could find a roster that's good on PlayStation, let me know what it's called and the user's username. That would be cool. Like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Also, age is never updated, but it's not like any of these guys are so old that it's going to matter. It's cool, yeah. Jason Tatum's 19. Haha. Funny joke. Whatever. So, yeah, this was a pretty fun what-if for me. Obviously, it's my favorite team using the Boston Celtics. Yeah, sad that Gordon Hayward got hurt. So it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like down below. If you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. Be on the lookout for Let's Talk NBA episode 2. That'll be out later this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.